Now with the totals here, that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 points. Oh no, I'm so gonna lose. Hey everyone, this is Thecos, and today I will bring you my playthrough, my solo playthrough of Ecosystem Coral Reef, which is like the sequel of the original Ecosystem, which I have played on my channel already. So you should definitely take a look after that, because that one is also very interesting. Both are very similar, like the gameplay is pretty much identical, but they have like different themes, of course, and also different scoring mechanisms for these specific cards. So I will not do a montage today for the setup because, well, just like an Ecosystem, the setup is really simple. All you do is you take all of these cards in here, you give them a shuffle and place them on the table. That's pretty much all you do, right? So I will just give them a few overhand shuffles, and then I'll just put like 2 stacks up here in the corner like I did for Ecosystem, like this. I will actually, oh, these are like the other way. I will actually now I have them a little bit off screen because you don't really see them, but we need the room for like 2 tableaus, because we will not be building just 1 tableau, but actually 2, because we need 1 for us and also 1 for our AI opponent, which is Mocha. Alright, that's for scoring later on. There we go. Alright, and we are already ready to play. So in a multiplayer game, every player would draw 10 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you would like do drafting rounds. You would like choose 1 card, place it face down. Then whenever he has chosen, you would put it face up and then hand the cards to the person on your left. In a solo game, it's a little bit different. What you will do is you will just place down 1 card. I will talk about that in just a moment. And then you will also place 1 card for your opponent, Mocha. And then you will just draw a card and you will continue like that. Whenever like a row of like one of Mocha's rows is full, like after 5 cards, like the first row is full because we are building grids here with 5 columns and 4 rows, then you would draw 5 cards instead of just 1, and then you would play until the very end, and that's it, and then you would score. So how you place cards is in your own grid. You can start anywhere, but all the other cards you play, starting from the second one, you always need to put it adjacent to a card you already have. So it means right, top, bottom, or left. No diagonal placement. So if I have like these 3 cards later on, this card I can place here, there, and down here. For Mocha, we do it differently. For Mocha, we start in the top left in the first row, and then we place like 5 cards here, and then we place 5 cards there, 5 there, and 5 there, right? In order to have like our 4 rows. And that is it. We do that until we have all 20 cards in both grids, and then we score. How everything scores, I will tell you like while I play, because there's quite a lot to actually realize, because there are like keep in mind, there are like 11 different animals here, or like not just animals, but like 11 different like card types, so to speak, and these just like score points differently depending on where they are placed and also where they're placed in relation to other cards, right? So let me just sort them here, so I have like the same kind of cards here. Alright, so I don't know the English names for all of those, right? But I will try. So we have krill, I think that's how it's called, like what whales eat. These we like each group grants you points, groups up to 3 of those, right? 1 gives you 1 point, 2, 4, and 3, 9. So it's like pretty much like a square, right? Then we have plankton here. Plankton just depends on like how many, like if you have the most plankton, if you do, like in your grid, if you have the most plankton, you get 12 points. Second most receives 8 points. Clownfish, they give you 2 points per adjacent plankton or coral. I don't have any corals here yet. The crabs, they give you 2 points for each plankton in the same row. So we already have plankton here. We have crabs, so we could work with that. And then also we have like this fish here. I don't know how you call it in English, but that black and white fish. That one gives you 3 points per adjacent krill. I hope you call that like the shrimp kind of things that whales eat. I hope you call them in English the same way. I'm not quite sure. Let me just call them shrimps because I'm not quite sure about the other word. Alright, so now we need to place 1 card down for us and 1 for the opponent. Also, like because of these, right, these need to be adjacent to corals. Corals only give you points, like a lot of points, like 3 points per card if they're in the bottom row. That's one thing to keep in mind. Alright, so what I will do, I will actually give myself like 1 plankton here. I will put it like for now here, but I might still move it around. And I will give one of these clownfish to Mocha, because this one doesn't score if there are no corals right adjacent to it, and I will not put any corals there, right? So, oh, there are corals. Very good. I would like those for myself, to be honest, because these are pretty good. You know what? I will actually put a coral below that. So now we have our bottom row here, like this. And I will give them these fish. Let me give them a fish, because that fish only scores with like adjacent shrimps here. All right. So the turtle just gives you flat 2 points, kind of. So each row and each column gives you 2 points if there is at least one turtle there, right? So that's a good card to have, just to put anywhere. Okay, so I want more of those and pair it with the crabs, right? So let me put that right here. And then I will give, I can't give them this here. Let me give them the turtle. It's kind of bad because I give them 2 points, but maybe I will find a whale later on. Let's see. Clownfish again. Yeah, I can give them another clownfish. That's fine. I will give myself a crab right here, because that crab now scores 4 points. 2 points for each plankton in the same row. That's pretty good. Okay, and I will give them another clownfish. That doesn't score at all, so that is just fine. Okay. Oh, more of these. These can be very important if you get a whale, because each whale will make you like turn over one card, like one adjacent card, but give you 2 points for each of those. So I might want to like have lots of those in my ecosystem. But I will actually give them, I will give them one. Oh, first I need to give myself a card like this, and I will give them one. All right, and now the first row is complete here for Mocha, so I will now draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Oh, a shark. Oh, we have a whale. That's one I want for myself with all this stuff here. Okay, that is good. And the shark gives you 2 points in the same row, and like for each fish, like for each blue card with the blue icon in the same row or column, like it would like already give me like 4 points if I put it here. So that's not too bad. Let me put Mocha's cards a little bit more to the right here. Like this. Like that. And mine a little bit more to the left. Otherwise I won't have the room here. I think that should work. Let me put those a little bit more up here. Then we have the octopus. The octopus just gives you 3 points flat, no matter where it is. But you can, like, if you put it down, like, at least for us, we can, like, move one card somewhere else, or we can, like, exchange, like, swap 2 cards. And the rest of the cards you know. So I want to keep all those for myself. The octopus is nice to have. The shark I would like to keep. The coral. You know what? Let me give them... that's kind of bad, because if I put a plankton there, they get like 2 points for that clownfish. And the coral as well. That's kind of bad. And the shark will give them 2 points there. You know what? I will give them one of those here. That's fine. That one doesn't score any points for those at the moment, except just one for that card, but that's fine. And I will give myself... I need to give myself a whale, but I need to put, and like at the end of the game, I need to like turn over an adjacent card. So let me put it right there for now. Yeah, I think that's fine. And then I will give them a turtle, which is like 2 points for them, but actually no, I should put the turtle there. That would be better. You know what? No, I will not do that. Let me give them one of those here. Yeah, these don't give them any points so far, at least. Well, that's kind of tough. Okay, and for myself, I need lots of those, of course. So let me just put one there. Actually, I need to put these, like, get these out of the way. These can be off screen. That is fine. And then I will put something like this there. And I'll give them the turtle right here. Okay, let me draw a card. That fish here, yeah, I could actually work with that. So I will give myself this card here. Does that make sense? I would have to turn over a card, an adjacent card. That's not too great. That's not perfect. You know what? This card I would have put here, actually, because I forgot. I have to turn one card over, and this one then I will put right here, like this. And then I will just give another fish here. That's fine because there's no adjacent shrimp. No, actually, I want to keep that. I will give them. What will I give them? This one is 3 cards. This one would be 2 points. I mean. Yeah, I guess I will give them the coral. That's kind of bad. I don't like this. The plankton, I give that to them. Okay, and then I will put this one here gives like 3 points per each adjacent shrimp. So let me put this one right here. That is good, and I will give them this here. So now I can draw 5 cards again because the next row is complete, and we're already halfway through the game. Wow. That goes by really quickly. Alright, so let's see. Do we have anything new? Oh yeah, we actually have the, I don't know how you call it in English, but that large eel-like fish here. That gives you 4 points per adjacent like fish, like blue fish, if it is adjacent to a coral. So if I put it right there and a coral there, this will give me 8 points. Quite a lot. That is not too bad, actually. So let's see what I can do. There's another whale here. I definitely want like 2 of these whales. So what I need to do, I need to put like some cards someplace that I can like turn over later on. And this is one thing where I'm not sure regarding the rules, because if I put another whale here and then put 1 card there, before I score these whales, I have to turn over 1 adjacent card. And if I turn over this one, I'm not sure if that counts for both. I don't think so. Because these are really strong, I think I need to turn over 2 adjacent cards. So what I will do, I will actually put the whale here. No, here. And then see what I will do. Yeah, I think that is okay for now. And for Mocha, what will we give them? I think I will give them this here. This one doesn't. I could also kind of try to use it, but... Well, I do have a coral here, and I have this, but I have to turn over 1 adjacent card. This one gives me 4 points. This would give me 8 points, if done correctly. So I will maybe keep this and give them here the plankton. I mean, they have more than I do anyway, so I think I can't really do anything there anymore. So let me put then a coral right here. Okay. And then I will just give another crab. The crab actually gives them 2 points for that plankton here. But everything gives them points. Yeah. So I guess the crab is fine. Yeah, I'm not very happy, to be honest. Alright, then let me put this one here. Because this one now gives me... Oh no, it only gives me 4 points because of that one. Yeah, it's still fine. And I will give them... Oh no, these are all pretty good. I might give them this one here. The shark will only give them 2 points because in the same row or column we only have 1 fish symbol here. So that's 2 points only because this one is 2 points as well. Well, actually no. Let me give them this here. Okay. You see, it's kind of there's a lot to actually think about here, right? So, and then I need one of those up here. Yeah, I think that works. And then it's, what will I give? Let me give them more plankton. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. Oh, another shark. The shark, if I put it here, would give me 2 points. That's not a lot. This one gives me just 3 points, that's fine. And I can swap 2 cards and move one. Is there anything, anywhere I would like to do that? Actually, yes. Yes. Let me put this one right here and then swap these 2. Because now... yeah, I think that works. Then I can see whether I will turn over this one or this one. But I think this one will give me less points. So I will actually gain a few points, I think. And I will give them... The shark will give them 2 points. So let me give them this one here. Okay, fine. So now I draw 5 cards again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm not quite sure. It seems like I messed up because I have 1 less card than Mocha does, actually. You see? So I need one more card for myself. So I might just give myself 2 cards. So I somehow messed up in between. I don't quite know where I did that, but well, that's the way it is. So let me work with that, because I still have one column here to make, right? And so I'm missing 6 cards. Mocha's missing 5, so I don't know what I did there. I must have messed something up in between, but that just happens, like when you play games like that. So let me just put several cards in here. I need to put something here that I can maybe turn over. So let me put some plankton here, and I will then turn that over later with the whale. And then I need to place one more card. Let me just put this one maybe here, like this. Okay, that actually works. And then put down one card for Mocha. This one would not grant them. Would grant them points for that one here. This one would get 2 points, the 2 points, and 4 points even for the row and the column. So I don't really need the fish, do I? No, I don't. And there's one more thing that I want to pay attention to for myself. We both also gain a bonus later on for we have these green, these blue, and these red symbols, and we gain points for the one we have the least of. At the moment, Mocha has 0 red ones, so that is fine. That's 0 points for them. For me, it's definitely better. I have at least 3 points, so that's good. All right, let me draw a card, and then we continue. That shark would give me 2 points here, 2 points there, and 0 up here. And the turtle would give me 2 points. Okay, let me give that to Mocha. So I need to think of what I will take for myself. The octopus wouldn't be too bad. Is there anything that I can swap or move? I would actually like to put a shark here. Putting a shark there would give me 4 points actually. That's not too bad. So you know what? Let me put a shark here for now. And I will then swap that in just a moment. A little bit later. Okay, and I will just give another another turtle. Octopus, a shark. Oh no, these are all pretty bad. But I guess I will give them a turtle. Okay. So, and then I'm gonna place this one right there. And then I will swap these 2 here. I think that's good. And I will give them just another one of these planktons here. Like this. The clownfish would score here. The turtle also, but only 2 points. And the shark would also score. Oh man, that's all really bad. You know what? Let me put another shark here. No. I will have to turn something over. I want to have to put something here that I will turn over. So let me put this one here and give them the turtle. Or let me draw a card. And actually I have one card. There's one card missing because I messed up before. So let me draw another card here. I think that should be fine. Okay, so these are all not great. To be quite frank, this one would grant me 0 points. Another whale would be okay actually. This whale would give me 8 points. There's only 3, so let me put a whale here and turn that over. Oh, I will do that later. And then I will give them the shark would only give 2 points here, like this. Okay, and one card is left over. That's always the case usually. Or maybe I drew one too many. One card's too many. I'm not quite sure. So I make a little mistake here at the end. Sorry about that. Actually, I think I shouldn't have drawn a card at the end, right? And I drew that whale. So let me remove that again and then place the octopus here instead. So now I think it's correct. It was actually right to not draw any more cards. So, sorry about these 2 small mistakes that I made. So let me just have a cup of tea quickly before we continue. This one should definitely be drinkable now. Oh yes, definitely. Very good. Okay, so now we score points, and we do that with this neat scoring pad. So let me just carefully put that, let me carefully put it here because we can see what's behind here. All right, so Thecos and Mocha. All right, so first let's take a look at all the corals. Corals only score 3 points if they're in the bottom row. I have 2 in the bottom row, so that's 6 points for me, and Mocha has 0 points for that. Then I don't know how you call it in English, but like these shrimp like thingies here, these give you like points depending on how many you have in a group. 1 for 1 card, 4 points for 2 cards, and 9 points for 3. So that is 4, 5, 6 points for me, and for them it's 1, 2, 3. Only 3 points. That's good. Plankton depends on who has the most. Right before scoring, I need to turn over some cards. So let me turn over this card here, and let me turn over this card here, like right next to the 2 whales, like this. All right. Plankton, I only have 2, and they definitely need more. So that means they receive 12 points, and I receive 8. That is not going well. These fish score 3 points per adjacent shrimp. So that is 6 points for me, and 0 points for them. And now you might think, okay, it's quite easy. If I continue like that, giving them 0 points, then I will win. Well, not quite. Because you don't win the game if you have more points. The solo game you win depending on the difficulty, how many more points you have. So I need 55 points more than Mocha, at least, in an easy game, which I'm playing right now. Otherwise, in a medium, you need 70 points more, and in a difficult one, like in a hard one, 80 points more. That's really hard. Clownfish, I have 0, and they have 2. And clownfish score per adjacent coral or plankton. That's not the case here, so 0 for both of us. Okay, then we have the crabs. The crabs to score 2 points for each plankton in the same row. So here nothing, but here 4 points. And we have 1 crab here that scores 4 points, and that's it. I'm not doing well. I will definitely lose. And then we have like these eel-like fish. They score 4 points per adjacent fish icon here, if they are next to a coral. So that is 8 points for me. And that is... Didn't they have 1? Oh no, I guess they didn't. So that's 0 points. Then sharks score 2 points per regular fish icon in the same row and column. That's 4 points right here. And that is 2 points right there. And then the whales, they get 2 points per shrimp in the entire ecosystem here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Yeah, 4 of those. Times 2, that's 8. Times 2 for the whales, that's 16 points. I could have gotten way, way more. And they don't have any whales here. All right. So now I count all the green, blue, and red cards. So green cards, I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Blue cards, I have 2, 3, yeah. And red cards, I have 3, 4. And the lowest number is 3, so that is another 3 points for me. And then here the same thing. Green cards, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Blue cards, we have 3, 4, 5. And red cards, we only have 1, so that's 1 point for Mocha. How many turtles do I have? None. 0. And there now with the turtles here. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 points. Oh no. I'm so gonna lose. I actually won the first ecosystem that I recorded here, but this one I will definitely lose. Octopus, I have 3. That's 9 points. And they have 0 octopus. That's 0 points. Alright, and now I count all of that together. That's 83 points. That's 51 points here. But I need 55 points more than Mocha. So I would have needed, 106 points. So I'm way, way off. So I definitely lost this game. But yeah, that is how you play the second entry into the ecosystem series, Coral Reef. There is actually a third one on the way. I think it will release sometime this year. Or has it released already? I'm not quite sure whether it has released already, or it will either released in fall last year, or will release this fall. I'm not quite sure. But there's a third one with a Savannah theme. And I don't know, I've heard a lot of people say that's the best one in the series, but I don't know yet. So I hope I will get a hold of that at some point so I can check that out as well. But yeah, that concludes my video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for sticking around to the very end. As usual, I'm thankful for all of you. Especially, I want to give a shout out to my very generous patrons, and the biggest thanks go out to Thecos, who is the most generous supporter at the highest tier. Thank you so much for that. You can support me in numerous ways: by watching my videos, by liking them, by commenting below them, which is always cool, by subscribing to my channel if you like my content enough, which would be amazing, by supporting me on Patreon, and by joining my Discord server to hang out with me and my truly amazing community. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the very next video. Take care everyone, stay safe, and cheers.